Tonight on RGB, we unwrap some Christmas memories with the RGB Christmas special. Then we find out who celebrities want to unwrap this year. And we learn how Frank Casino is celebrating Christmas from him and his father.
Happy! And if you're not bambelela wena ngoba unqaphambili wendaba zosaziwayo ukhona to turn that frown upside down. Mina ke ndinguSamora kwaMangesi and I am your Christmas present dressed in my Christmas best. Ha! Jonga ndangazifumana impahla zeChristmas ngondakhula kodwa ndizixelele into yobana hey ndiyamkela ngoku I'm going to make sure nokubana you'll see me. So bantu basemdantsane kwa-10 yandibona phofu uba ndinxibe impahla zeChristmas ngoku yandibona.
Umhle sana.
Thank you.
Umhle
kwawena uyazibona?
Umhle lanto idikayo Samora. My name is Sinazo Yolwa. Namdi Christmas present. Kodwa not ezi ziqhaqhwayo bantu. So whether wena uvela noba kusesingcwabeni okanye uvela uyoxhela nixhelela lunch okanye fresh from a photo shoot because you're always ready to make the haters hate constantly grow greater. Siyavuya ke uba uhleli nathi.
Omnye umuntu esivuyayo ukuba naye apha estudio ozosincedisa sincokole nge-holiday spirit and what exactly it means to them is Ayanda Ncwane and her young son Mawenza on their Christmas after their great loss. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. And Merry Christmas in advance.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to you and your beautiful viewers at home.
Mawenza, you've now got a national platform. Ndicela ufake ipressure kuma of what you want
what
for
Christmas presents you want,
because
yes.
all of South Africa is watching and she cannot say no when all of South Africa is watching.
What I want for Christmas is I want for Christmas is a PS4. It's like a gaming thing that I wanted to play with my brother. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I get RGB. If she doesn't make good on that promise, please, Ayanda, we don't want to disappoint your fans. But let's talk about this being your first Christmas after your loss.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Sinazo. We thank God. We are in it's a festive season, a festive of joyous, where we're supposed to be celebrating our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who died for us, who was born on this particular day, Christmas Day. This time around, most of our families, just like the Ncwanes, we are not celebrating as a family, but one of us is no longer with us. Yeah. But glory be to Jesus, because we are still alive and kicking. So we, as the Ncwane household, we decided that we want to take a stand and say, you know what, God's plans are not our plans. His ways are not our ways. So we are not alone. So us to show smiley faces and an uplifting spirit, we are saying to most of the families that are similar to our condition, God is there, is with us. And on during those family days where families are supposed to be together, show each other love more than anything.
Tell me, did they ever tell you about Santa?
Yes.
When did they tell you about Santa, and when did they tell you the truth about Santa? You guys have told them the truth.
Have you told them the truth about Santa, Bof?
Okay.
What do you know about Santa Wens?
So like it was like a long time ago. Then like my mom and dad like in my room, then they were telling me about Santa and everything, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does Santa still come to your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ayanda, how long are you guys going to keep the charade up?
I think that's for us to know and for them to find out.
Okay. Let me say no more, because now I'm going to start inviting some unexpected questions.
Yeah.
Mama, what was she talking about?
The car ride back home after this is going to be very awkward for you.
Very, very long.
But speaking of car rides, do you still play your husband's music?
A lot.
A lot.
We do, actually, every day. On all our phones, we play Daddy in the car. Because you know what? We want to remind ourselves every day. We don't want to get a shock when you go to the public, because the public in South Africa, they still very much blast his music on high rotations. You go to people in the streets, they talk about him constantly as if he just passed on yesterday. So I think it was, for me, I made a decision that, you know what? Let us get used to an idea of watching his videos and actually listening to his music, so that we won't get surprised when we go out there and we just immediately hear somebody playing his music, because it will really, really hit us very hard. So I encourage even the boys that, as much as they play your Caspers, your AKA, your Questas, but you know what? Play Daddy too. You know, I know that you hip-hop lovers, but yes, we do.
So, Ayanda, do you think that South Africa gave you enough time to mourn? Because I know that you've been in the papers recently.
I think our text starts from immediately when your husband dies. I always say to everyone that, you know, when you make a decision to marry a breadwinner, a breadwinner is someone who wins bread at home, but not just at home, even worse when they are a public figure, because that person belongs to the entire country. So you need to be responsible for who you are getting married to. So fortunate enough, I understood very well the men that I was married to. So immediately when the attack started, I knew there were at some point, because whether we did good, even when my husband was alive, the attacks were there. So it comes with greatness. So I could not separate being married to Sfiso with attacks. So I pretty much handled very well, because I never found it in me a push to actually respond to whatever that has been said.
Now, my question that follows up from that one is, how do you prepare your children? Because your children still need to go to school with other children.
Yes.
And those children's parents talk.
I think children are angels, naturally, as much as they hear nonsense at home. But I think I experienced that when a couple of months, when my husband passed on, it was a Father's Day. So there was a father and son picnic at school. So I went there as a mom, obviously. I'm not a dad. But I sat there. Mawenza's friends and my elder son's friends, we were just sitting. And then they drew, because I was sitting down doing nothing, because I'm not a dad. So when I looked at their phones, all of them, they had my husband's picture as their screensaver. And I knew that, you know what, children are something else. You know, I could see that we can create or think we want to create a platform for support for them, but they do have their own way. Like, for instance, they all had the screensaver as Mawenza's dad. You know, they were feeling so sorry for him that Mawenza's dad is not here. So attacks, I would say, not pretty much.
Went, have you been a good boy this year? Are you going to be on Santa's good list?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I like the confidence.
I like the confidence
of, like,
as well.
definitely. No hesitation, no thinking about it. What was your favorite song from your dad?
It was his gospel hip-hop song.
Hands Up?
Yeah. Hands Up.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hands Up.
Yes, Maske City, short left ke bethuna ngoba siyabuya ngekudala. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Coming up, we learn how Frank Casino celebrates Christmas with his father. Yazi bantu, the only thing emnandi ngathi lirhewu likamagcwaneni bentu or flossing for old friends in the village is RGB, and we are here to show you exactly why.
Noba ngathi kuthiwe zi-big days ke bethuna sinokwazi ukunilambisa kufuneka sinondle with glitz glam nosaziwayo, and that's why we've brought them here to tell you what this day means to them and how that meaning has grown and changed kule minyaka idlulileyo.
Now, here to share how holidays can be a happy time because your album is climbing the charts and making a getaway faster than a getaway car, RGB is blessed to be blessed with the presence of Frank Casino and his first teacher, who is also his father, Mr. Chabalala. Molweni bantu. Ni right kodwa baba.
Hayi,
Galaxies.
Galaxies. Tata, ndicela nisibalisele, what is your earliest Christmas memory? Ninomntwana ukuthi Frank lo.
Sure. That's a tough one, eh?
Yeah.
Because,
Frank, do you remember your
always
Christmas
work.
memory?
I don't actually.
What is the earliest one that you do remember?
A lot of them are at my granny's place. Yeah. Socks on the hinges, and yeah, I remember toys and Christmas tree in the morning and stuff like that. Yeah, but I don't remember much like Christmas. Yeah.
Now, Frank, I'm pretty sure that having your dad as your teacher was very difficult to navigate. And I'm pretty sure you looked forward to a time where you were not in the same classroom as him. And I'm guessing that time was Christmas.
Yep.
Tell me about the difference between being at school during the year and him being your teacher, and then the extended time where he was your father over the Christmas period.
School, yeah, I did get a lot of advice from him. At home, during Christmas time, still, like, he shares a lot of advice. Like, a lot. And I learned so much just from watching him do whatever he had to do for us to get to where we are.
Mameli, when I'm being told a lot of advice for Christmas, but that's just me. What is the one Christmas food that you guys wish could be a popular thing throughout the year?
For me, 7 colors.
Ewene.
Yeah.
Ewena, Baba.
well, you know, we are in South Africa, so braai will be
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure in Okbana, just like multiple homes out there, pa on top of the wardrobe, we call the full box of the biscuits. The multiple ones.
Gas board.
Yes. Have you guys gotten your stash? Because Christmas is 2-3 days away. Frank?
Yeah, I hope my mom has. My mom is infamous for hiding stuff. Yeah.
Okay, Frank, let's actually jump into your music a little quickly. Were you surprised by the nation or the world's reaction to the whole thing?
To be honest, not really. But in terms of like the amount of people, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be like as big as it was.
Oh no, and it was.
Of course. Now, how did Mayo change the way people viewed you as an MC?
As an MC?
Yeah.
I guess for those that knew me at that time, started seeing me more as like an official artist in the industry, as opposed to before that time, you know, because I've been making music prior to the Mayo incident. And then, yeah, pretty much I think it put a stamp on the fact that I'm doing it for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about the latest album that's out.
Or the latest EP. Heroes of Tomorrow is pretty much like a sneak preview of what's to come on my album, which will be next year, the first half of next year. We haven't figured out when. And just to inspire like people who want to be in the same position as me, and I get inspiration from them as well.
So from the EP, what is the one track that you would recommend someone who's never listened to your music to start with, just to, you know, kind of draw them in?
I would say Come Alive. Yeah, Come Alive is good vibes, happy vibes, and just encouraging people to live their lives.
Ikonia streamega, download sites and all of those things.
It's on Apple Music.
That's my song too, eh?
Yeah, I was actually just about to ask, Babu Shabalala, how do you feel about this this EP that's coming out? And secondly, also, let's talk about, you know, being a parent to a musician. You know, we read things in the papers all the time.
Yeah.
So maybe let's start there. How did you feel when your son said, Baba, I'm going to be a musician, and then we'll go into the album with you, pick some of your favorites as well?
No, it was very easy, because I was a DJ myself.
Oh!
Okay, so this is the secret.
So
if you want
that's
to
the
be an
family.
artist,
Yeah,
be an
so-
artist's child.
Yes.
Okay,
So
sure.
it was very easy, very easy, because I think he was introduced to the music by myself. You know, some might know I introduced Christos to the black market.
Okay.
I introduced Sita Vinci to Christos. So it wasn't a problem. Well, I know my family were a little bit itchy, asking me, how do you do it? How do you allow him? to go to music. It's a very cruel industry. But I said, you know what? Allow him. Let him go.
Wena baba uzabe u-DJ yaphi kule
That's
festival?
what yes.
Sibuke, silandele.
I left long time ago. If you ask me now, I'm clueless.
So, do you ever whip out your vinyls, Ncwane, during the holiday seasons and maybe, give us a scratch, 1, 2 at home, and maybe Frank gives us a young, a young freestyle? Is that the kind of festive vibe that we can expect in the Shabalala household?
You know what? You have just let the secret out.
Okay.
Da Vinci took my vinyls. And Oscar was asking me the other day, why old vinyls? Da Vinci took them. I don't have them anymore.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hashtag bring back the vinyls.
Okay, we're bringing it back to Christmas.
Yeah.
You are getting busier and busier, Frank. How do you then manage Christmas with the family and Christmas with the fans?
I mean, at this point in time, I love family, but the fans are the priority.
Okay.
Because it's all about the music, and they put me in this position I'm in. So really, it's about the fans.
Okay.
The Benji gang.
So, Baba Chabalala, as a teacher, what are Christmas survival tips? Give us some tips for parents, give us some tips maybe for children.
You know what is key, which I think the world should focus on, is a family. Like he said, family is very important. The world is having problems today is because families are broken. I'm working with him now, all right? And we brought his mom to the party, his producer, Dels. His father is also a close friend of ours. Family is key. Christmas is about family, all right? It's not about going around doing all sorts of things. Come together as a family, pray together if need be, if you are prayers, and family for me is key.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for coming to join us.
Thank you.
Siyathemba Christmas yenu izaba miyoli. I look forward to umama ethi xa iphendula iPhones aka Frank kuthiwa
Well, a very big thank you to Frank and Mr. Chabalala for joining us on the show today. Ndiyayazi ukuba ufuna ukucheckisha uFacebook no Twitter nibone ukuba where is the closest place to find trouble tonight without getting caught.
Nali ke elo thuba nisixelele nathi so we can also have a Merry Christmas. Goboza izobuya just as soon as you miss us. After the break, we find out who celebrities want to unwrap this year.
The Continent's plug on story is so good, is back kwegama layo RGB.
Enye into ongamane uyiphinda-phinde imane ikubethe in a completely different way is the thought of what Christmas gifts celebrities would love to unwrap. Now enjoy Mulisa getting the answer to that and so much more as RGB takes you to the Guest Summer 2018 fashion show.
Ndelivuwa sinazona samora chila chipinga choswika chamwawa hune rasiza mrau kazithu zve raiita zvonakawo nazvovipawo hezvi zvovipawo mara rizviveya saidini rabvakazo rasedza zvonakawo namusi ndikaimwe event yonakawo ine yava ntesa yamavaivai nadzicelebrity dzaveiwe so ariite zvoteyawo ariite nengangomu riyovavona. So we know that Christmas is just around the corner. Yeah. Who do you want to unwrap?
Oh, wow. Jason Momoa. Please, can I unwrap Jason Momoa?
You guys are trying to put me on the spot here.
Can I pass? Idris Elba.
I would like to unwrap my girlfriend.
Channing Tatum. Kim should unwrap me. She's always around me, so Kim should.
You unwrap me? My husband.
Ooh, happy. All right.
Besides my beautiful girlfriend.
Who's your girlfriend?
She knows who she is.
I would want Beyonce to unwrap me.
Who would I like to unwrap me?
Need I ask?
Yeah, no. Hey, Prince KB, good to
Prince KP, come through. Yambana umude, igift yakho, ilinde wena. Kuthi, and then other right or any other one on Santa's lap. Angato mumbera miniso.
I'd like property, a Range Rover, a Vogue, matte black.
I would ask for some happiness.
I would wish for a white Christmas. You know the ones you see in the movies?
What is the one thing that every bad boy does?
I wouldn't know. I'm a very good boy.
What is the one thing that every bad girl wants this year?
A good boy. Wow. I'm a church-going girl. This is way too naughty for me.
This year.
A whip.
What is the naughtiest thing that you think you've done this year?
I'm not answering this one.
I don't know.
You mean?
Because there's so many.
I can't say.
Please.
Something about thirst trapping.
What's your Christmas message to South Africa?
Guys, in South Africa, in Africa in general, we have a serious drinking culture over the holidays. Everybody drinks and drives. Can we please keep it cute? Can we Uber? Can we Taxify? Because we don't need any deaths on the road. Can we just enjoy December and be safe? And we see you in the new year.
Have a lovely Christmas. Be safe. Spend as much time as you can with family.
Whatever happened during the year, good or bad, forget about it. Focus on what's coming. It's in the past. I hope you have an incredible festive season.
Party hard, but party safe. We want to see you in 2019 and we all want to thrive together.
Spend it with your family, your loved ones. Eat as much as you can and have a fantastic Christmas. God bless.
Well, if you don't listen to all those celebs telling you the truth, then you'll end up as a road traffic statistic.
iChristmas yazi bantu ayiphelelanga kodwa xa ndingekho sembidlana mna ezilalini ndichipha ndilahleke kule goli ngathi zimpahla at a Moonchild party, but I am grateful for every moment of gossip, arguing, love, and everything else that happens. The same way that we are grateful here as RGB to share celebrities' ups and downs with you, and then be safe wena man eyona nto soyithetha, and we wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Eyona nto ndivile apha izinto yobana isidala sakho must expect you phaa embidlana because uzawube ubuyile ngeChristmas.
Announcement yenziwe.
Yazi ke bethuna into yokubana eyam iChristmas ayiphelelanga, hayi ayiphelelanga, without some Christmas wishes from you and of course some pictures of the food that you're going to be having for Christmas lunch. Nizithumele kumke wethuna @samora_mangesi or find esisithandwa sentliziyo zethu sonke on @sinazoyolo, and please include the #RealGoboza.
Ubufuna usibalisela ke wena, what touched you so deeply about tonight's show that you might want to write a book or a few long posts about it? Kill a few kilobytes, gigabytes, megabytes, laundry koyo man. FB sikhona official Real Goboza, Twitter naku Instagram @official RGB, and on that note, good night.
Good night. Merry Christmas.